In this unboxing video, I'm going to tell you what the sellers don't tell you. I bought this in my hard-earned money. By unboxing it, I managed to break this case somehow. Oh, might as well just come say hi, everybody. Chance, our new dog. Won't be in the way anyway. Get out of here. Try to make a video. But yeah, I did my research. You know, as you know, the Mission bows are expensive. You know, it's built pretty rugged. The foam ripped in two places. Just make sure you watch the video. At the end, you'll see I zoomed in on it nice and close. You can see the two spots that ripped on. Well built case. Got a couple gripes. If you like seeing videos like this, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Say I'm not supported by anybody. Bought this couple $100 case, my own money. A bit disappointed, to be honest with you. Other than that, why don't you watch this video and, you know, see if this is the right case for you before you spend your money on it. Alright guys, today I got the Mission SKB hard case. Fits the Mission Sub 1 XR, Sub 1, Sub 1 Lite. This thing is massive. It weighs 31 pounds. Whereas the bow weighs 7.3 pounds. This comes with a $1,500 guarantee from SKB, covering the contents, which it doesn't quite cover the cost of the, you know, the Sub 1 XR, but, you know, it's something. You ask me what you pay for these bows, you ought to get this good case here instead of, you know, the soft case that it comes with. But, like I said, you know, it's a big investment. The case is too, but for, you know, cost a quarter of what the bow does. So to me, it's worth having. I've owned this bow for 4 years, and I've been putting off, you know, buying this thing, and just to have peace of mind and protect it. I do a lot of hunting and traveling, so went ahead and broke down and bought it. You can see it's got a handle here and here, so if you want to just, you know, pick it up, you can. It's also got wheels on the bottom, which you see. And being 31 pounds, you figure this is probably about 40 pounds. You know, with everything in it. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. This is TSA approved. See, you got some sections for your locks here and there. Let's count them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places that you can put a lock on as well. Let me zoom this camera out. It's got a new camera here. This is why I like making videos, because nobody tells you this stuff. You pay for all this money for this case. I don't know if you guys see this, but so the bolts don't fit in there, right? These are the factory length. And I guess that's why they said, oh, it has a place for you to store your broadheads in it. So, you pay all this money for a case. You can't even store your field points, you know, so you can have everything in there. So, if I were to just take off, you know, a broadhead from a bolt, stick it in here, right? So, and that's a tight fit. So you mean to tell me that if I want to put my quiver in here, I got to take the broadheads off. So every time I want to go hunting, you know, if I store my quiver in here, which I probably won't now, you got to take this off. You know, you got to screw on your broadhead, tighten it on, put them on your quiver, and then put it on the bow. Like, why? You know what I mean? Let me try it again. I ain't crazy. Look. So, broadhead, right? That sucker's in there as far as it'll go in. Now, no broadhead. So you see, what is that? Maybe an inch and a half? Inch and a half difference? That is some BS, if you ask me. That doesn't fit. let me see if I got a tape measure here. To make this case fit, you know, and be easier, for about, an inch and a half. They couldn't make this case an inch and a half longer, so I can just put my quiver and everything in there and be ready to go. That is complete BS. So I can't believe you really got to take your broadheads off every time to be able to get them suckers in there. That is crazy. That is nuts. Now let's see how the bow fits in here. Because if you have the Mission, you know that you can adjust the stock, like I have mine out. I wonder if you're going to have to adjust this every time. If that's the case, I'm going to probably have to return this thing. Yeah, look at that. Are you kidding me? This thing is tighter than a virgin. I guess that's a good thing. But no, this is... My God, this is crap. Like, I knew if you had a stirrup on here, in case you guys didn't know from my research, you got to have that on there. But it's like, look, I need another 1/4 of an inch. I really got to ram that thing in there. Like, if you got to take this thing all the way apart, what is the point in it? Now, you know, this is the one thing when people review stuff and they spend their own hard-earned money on it. You know, $500 for this case. I'm a little bit disappointed myself, honestly. Yeah, maybe I can modify this some so I can put my bolts in there, but that is just not at all what I was expecting. You know, you want it tight, you want it to be safe, but if you gotta take your broadheads off and adjust your stock every time, because if you're like me, you get up early to go hunting, and let's say now that I can't keep my quiver in here, and I'm not going to take it apart every time, if I don't put that quiver in my truck separately, I ain't going to have it. I was kind of hoping to get everything in there. That is a disappointment to me. Yeah, something. You think they could have just, you know, if they raised this up and cut out a little bit over here, you could get your arrow on there with a broadhead. You know, an inch and a half. Come on, my wife don't even complain about an inch and a half. Man. Yeah, I mean, how heavy this foam is. Oh, look. The foam already ripped right here. Just from me putting this in. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is crap. For $500, that is just not at all what I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Alright, let's see if these fit. Well, if you can see this little section right here. But it does have a spot to hold your arrows. Alright, so at least I can just put my completed, you know, arrows right in here on this little spot that they have. So, yeah, you probably should go every other way, huh? Yep. Alright, well that ain't too bad, I guess. You can just take the your bolts out of quiver and stick them in here. But it'd have been nice if you could have just set the damn, you know, quiver for your bolts right there. And I think I just, yeah. This foam ripped down here. Just from me trying to slide that bolt in. And it looks like you can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bolts there. See how that closes with the bolts in. Alright. Yeah, it's a little better. I'm gonna take my GoPro. It's I can get a little closer and manage that a little bit. I'll get some more close-up shots in here for you of it. Yeah, I keep this foam, and you guys see me. It's brand new. You know, took it out of there. It wasn't being hard with it, and the foam already ripped in 2 different spots. And I'll show you, but it ripped there and it ripped here. Yeah, not all what I was expecting. I expected a lot more. I saw an unboxing video. I told you that the foam ripped for me putting a bell on. You seen I wasn't being too, you know, harsh on it. And it, like I said, it is a little tight, which is a good thing, but I mean, it is like right up on those cams there. And I only had my stock, you know, all the way back. So I don't know. And the other spot it ripped was right there. Hope you guys can see that. I'm sliding the bolt in. This one right there. Not all as expected. I mean, it holds the quiver, but you gotta take the broadheads off. So I wish they would just made that 1.5 inches, you know, longer, because who knows how long these are going to last from taking the broadheads, you know, in and out. Probably won't last that long. And then what? In this case, you're pretty much screwed. Maybe I can rig something up there. I don't know. Yeah, just very disappointing, this thing. It seems sturdy, and you know, I thought it was well built, but the foam just ripped. You know, I really can't believe they couldn't just, like, down in there, they couldn't recess that foam a little bit more. Just so you could actually have the broadhead attached to the quiver and just pull it out, throw it on, ready to go. Nope. You gotta take them out every time, put them in there. And I really don't think these are gonna last too long. I don't. But I mean, one benefit of it, you know, having all these locks on it. This is waterproof. I mean, water shouldn't really mess the bell up too much, but you can put a lock on there, so if you have children, could be a deterrent, you know, somebody stealing it. I mean, they want it bad enough, they're going to get it. Alright, my bad about the bolts not fitting. Doing a voiceover on this video. Forgot to turn the mic on my new camera. I've been trying to get the hang of it. But anyway, here, as you can see, the Mission bolt is 19 inches. I use the Wyvern Creation Dragon Claw arrows on the bottom here. 20 inches. So that is why it didn't fit. That being said, depending on what broadhead you use, if you do use the factory bolts at 19 inches, it still may not fit depending on, you know, how long that broadhead is. Like I said, I just want to let you know that was my mistake, my bad. I wanted to clarify that. So if you use aftermarket bolts, just so you know, it may not fit like mine. You know, salesmen ain't going to tell you, you know, the bad things and what will and will not fit. They're just going to, you know, tell you what it takes to get you to buy it. That being said, these Dragon Claw arrows, I've taken, it's so accurate. I've taken multiple deer. They always straight through shot. They've gone no more than 3 yards. I mean, with this bow, with these bolts and the Nap Kill Zone broadheads, it's the most accurate, humane, quick way to, you know, harvest a deer, in my opinion. So, like I said, that was my bad. That being said, the case, you know, still did rip. The foam ripped in 2 spots. And that was what I was expecting for this expensive of a case. If you enjoyed this video and you know, want to see some more reviews from a working man who works hard for, you know, all of his toys and everything that he has, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.